At least 40 people have been killed and dozens wounded in clashes between Sunni and Shia Muslim in northwestern Pakistan. In Casablanca, 3 bombers blew themselves up following a police raid in which a 4th suspect was shot dead. The next day, there were bombings in Algeria, where militant claims of establishing a second Iraq are a cause for growing concern. In Afghanistan, the Taliban continues to target civilians, but denies any involvement in the bombings of a southern town of Khost in the UAE, blaming them instead on local disputes. George W. Bush is battling chaos from all sides as international and national pressure against the war in Iraq mounts. Tens of thousands of protesters loyal to Muqtada al-Sadr, the Shiite cleric, took to the streets of the holy city of Najaf, demanding an end to the U.S. presence in Iraq, burning American flags and chanting "Death to America" repeatedly. Back at home, Bush is battling Congress that passed legislation tying U.S. withdrawal of troops from Iraq to continued war funding, while the UN accuses Iraq of covering up the increase of civilian deaths. Meanwhile, U.S. and Iranian tensions escalate, preluding the upcoming global summit in Egypt on the conflict in Iraq. The U.S. has decided to continue holding 5 Iranians captured in Iraq in January, after Iran captured and released 8 British troops, accusing them of violating their territorial waters. Iran, on the other hand, continues to boast of progress in enriching uranium and threatens to review its policy of cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency if pressure from the West to halt uranium production continues. Amidst the ongoing genocide in Sudan, 17 Sudanese troops were killed in clashes with Chadian troops in Sudanese territory, bringing tension to an already volatile relationship. Ethiopian and Somali troops are back in control of the Somali capital, Mogadishu, after 9 days of battling that led to the deaths of 250 people. In Zimbabwe, Mugabe's reign continues and might until 2010. The Ministry of Justice, Legal, and Parliamentary Affairs have finalized a draft constitutional amendment enabling the government to defer elections. Astronomers have found the most Earth-like planet outside our solar system, a planet that could have liquid water on the surface. The U.S. space agency NASA has released the first 3-dimensional images of the Sun. The images were obtained from twin stereo orbitals that were launched in October.